Good evening, everyone. It is Monday night, and we're here for Monday Mix. Wait, not tonight. Tonight's
What are
about
you doing here?
football.
Oh, never mind.
Why are you here?
See ya.
We're going to talk about the playoffs. We're going to see, we're going to give y'all who we think's going to win, and we're going to have a good old time. Y'all come join us. It's trash talking time. We've already been talking trash to a couple of them. Welcome in our other co-hosts, Zach from Coker Culture, Mel and Ryan from PK Travel Adventures, and Ryan Parker Studio. How we doing?
We are doing well. I think we're finally over our colds.
Finally.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
That's
So, did I
fantastic.
get y'all-
That's not how we clap.
I know, right? Except
There
I
you
still
go.
have an occasional cough every now and then, but that's the annoying one.
That's the annoying one. So did I get everybody's name right? It's PK Travel Adventure and Ryan
PK
Parker
Adventure
Studio.
Travels, Mr. Dyslexic.
God, okay. I got the first two initials right, okay?
Hey, you got that right.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
did.
good start.
So yeah, tonight we're going to talk about the quarters, semis,
Quarterfinals.
No.
It's not the
quarterfinals.
quarters.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Yeah,
the quarters. Yeah.
quarter.
We got
It
four
is.
games. That's
We're
quarters.
talking about the other ones.
Yeah, don't talk to me anymore.
Okay.
So, we it's been a week, so I'm fortunate enough to have like Zach's schedule. I don't have to go in the office every day on certain amounts of days during the year. No, I took a couple days to enjoy, and it's been so great. But time got away from me. I sent the guys the chat, the highlights like yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
this morning.
Yep.
I mean, it was
Yesterday
super
morning.
late, and I'm like, they may actually want to see this. So, but we got it to them. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We better say hello to the chat before they get mad at us.
I hate to break
Yep.
it to everybody, but I've actually gotten some bowl games right since our last one. So there we go, folks. Not a lot, but I've gotten some right.
That's right. We got Danny Dizzle, Supermod 30 in the
The
house.
Dizzler.
The Dizzler.
And we got Lori.
Hey,
Welcome
Lori.
in.
Welcome.
And we got the Cam Fam.
Oh, Mitch made it in.
And then Lori is asking, why were you trying to disappear, darling? You're not allowed to disappear.
Football talk time. I'm gone.
And we got Linda Montemayor. Welcome in.
Is there more females in the chat than guys?
Yeah.
That's a great observation.
Yeah.
There's
And Lori said she's here for a bit.
We're glad to have you, Lori.
Yep, always glad.
And then we got Cheryl from Cruising.
Hey, Miss Cheryl.
Hey,
Look at this.
all
Look at this.
females.
And then we got Denise.
Denise.
What's up, Denise? We're laughing at Denise? Okay.
That's right. We got Dollar
Oh, my bad.
Dustin, welcome in.
Glad to have Dustin with us tonight because it's his time to talk.
That's right. Favoring you, Zach, like as during Coca Culture Nerd Herd.
Thank you, Lori.
Right.
It's appreciated. I
Did
like
she
being
just
loved.
say? She just said she likes Zach as.
Oh, I thought she said she likes Zach's ass.
I
Hey,
wasn't
now.
going.
Hey,
I'm
y'all
gonna
saw
go
the gift
there.
I got last night.
Yeah, I didn't catch the lives yesterday. We were busy and everything, so I went back and caught some this morning and everything. Scott Smith, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks so much for joining us. And Roll Tide,
Roll.
and
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Welcome in, welcome in. And we are at the bottom of the chat.
Perfect. All right, so a couple, actually just one housekeeping thing. We will not be going live next Thursday. Instead, we're going to go live next Wednesday, the 7th. So be sure and tune in at 7 o'clock. And that is going to be our final show of the year.
What's that?
The
Yep.
day after the 7th. See them two people down there in the bottom?
6, 7.
6,
And then
7. Wow.
No, let's use our language. 6 out of 1. You know, six out of 1. Half a dozen in one hand, 6 in the other.
So these two people right down here, see them down
So we bumming that for now.
down
Going live
there.
next week.
Yeah. Would y'all care to tell us where y'all are going to be
What, next week?
next week?
Next week we'll be here. It's the following week that we're going to be on the Margaritaville. The 15th, 14th, right? 14th
Yeah.
through 19th. Yeah.
So not next week.
Yeah, well, they go to following. That's the reason we had them do it early. Welcome in, Scotty J. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for joining us.
But yes, that's why we're doing it next week instead of the following week, because we'll actually
Yep.
be on the cruise ship. And otherwise, Mel and I would more than likely end up missing the last episode because who knows how good the internet is on Margaritaville.
And so we wanted to be sure to include everybody since we started it together. So we want to end it together as well. Don't forget about
The
the word.
envelope.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
that we haven't said but
Touchdown.
one word on that.
I had to go back and watch because I thought I heard somebody say something, but upon further review, it wasn't what I needed. So
Challenge flag. Challenge flag throw.
it was. That's why we had to go review it.
Brian
So-
Kelly, Brian Kelly, Brian Kelly, Brian Kelly.
That's exactly what I did, Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly.
Soccer. I don't know.
Go dogs.
The-
Go Dogs.
UGA.
Lane Kiffin.
Marching band.
The funny thing
Grandma sucks.
is,
I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Ryan, what did you just say? Look,
Wash your mouth out with soap.
no, you said one. You said
Grandma
marching band.
Yeah, marching band. Yeah.
Marching
Marching
band.
band.
Woo!
He's trying to go.
Ryan gets
He
one.
has. He
What does
has.
Ryan get?
What did I get?
So you get to spin the wheel, and if your name is on the bottom here, no, I said that wrong. You get 5 yards, and if your name is on the bottom here, you get to spin the wheel.
He's making up rules.
Ah.
I did.
Correct. He is.
I am. I
Whose
sure am.
name?
Ryan.
Right.
Baby.
Woohoo! I get to spin the wheel.
Why would I not put Ryan's name on the band?
We knew Ryan would say it.
I also didn't want to have to explain Ryan and blowers, so
There you go.
That's right. Blow Southern. Whoop Troy, which they did.
all right. So we're about 3/4 of the way through all of our bowl picks.
Yes, we are.
I'm not going to give totals. If you watch and you wrote down, you can keep up. Don't be cheating. Hey, where are you going? She's leaving.
She's
but
had
it's-
enough of you.
Oh,
Don't leave us.
Yeah.
why you
If-
want to leave me?
She go.
It's
They're
okay.
worried
Put
about-
the index on it.
They're worried about them making too much noise, and they don't realize it don't matter. Oh, okay. But we're really close, except for one of us.
We won't name names who's not close.
We won't name who it could be.
Does that include Miss Jess?
Wait, then does that mean I should do this? Hang on. Maybe I should do this then.
um, yeah, Zach, Miss Jess is doing better than you.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, he had a hot streak all the way up until the very end where it counts, like the Bucks.
Yeah,
had
where
a
it
hot
matters.
streak
I
before the
picked
bye,
all the
you know.
meaningless games and the Ivy League games. And yeah,
No, Mitch, Zach is not in
I
first.
am not in first in these bowl picks at all.
Opposite of that.
No.
Yeah,
And-
that
and
Georgia
so-
Tech BYU game
Oh,
was
yeah, that was a good
interesting.
game. That was a
That's
good
why
game.
I picked that controversial first touchdown for Georgia Tech as the play of the week, where he stretched his hand out and they said it just barely cleared the goal line and they gave him the TD.
We have watched so much football. The games have just pretty much melded together for me.
Yep.
And I've tried to make notes. I've tried to record things. I'm like, you know what? I worry more about making a note to bring it up and not enjoy it. So I quit doing that, and it is what it is. So
Yeah.
did y'all catch the much anticipated and widely publicized, sold out Birmingham Bowl today?
Oh no,
I did not get to watch
game.
any of it. I saw the score at one point in the fourth quarter, but no, I did not. I did not watch a single snap of the Birmingham Bowl today.
And neither did anybody else once. We
I was working.
Yeah, I meant to put it on, but I got in the middle of a crazy file, and next thing I know, it was the end of my workday.
Yeah, we were gonna go. We wanted to go. I looked at tickets, and the price of the tickets for all of us to go, it was stupid ridiculous, and I mean stupid ridiculous. So we're like,
That's crazy.
nah, we'll just
to see
lose out.
what a 6-6 and 5-7 team play each other.
A 5-7 that play a 6-6 and 5-7 that played each other in the regular season as well.
Because they're rivals.
They're rivals. They're bitter rivals. In fact, the score didn't do justice to it. App State actually should have had more points, but they get within 30 yards and throw an interception. I think it was twice. And so
can't win football games like that, Bob.
no, you can't. That's the reason you're 5-7.
Correct.
Oh,
There goes
Zach,
Zach.
where'd he go?
He said one wrong thing and he's gone.
Dang.
Doc's gone. Don't worry, he'll come back. I'm keeping.
He'll
an
be
eye
back.
out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So we got to watch in the basement because he'll sit down there forever if we don't.
Who's leading now?
I don't know.
There we go. So y'all had a good Christmas, I hope. Everything was good.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice and quiet.
Very quiet Christmas, but that was a
Yeah,
good
because our
thing.
kid wasn't here. She couldn't come home for Christmas.
Welcome back, Zach. Glad to have
Thanks.
you back.
Don't know what that was, but I'm
Yeah.
here.
That was the censor. He was like, "No,
No, you said something and they didn't like it. Click. Click. All right, so let's get into the first game. Which is the first game? Miami and Ohio State, if I think right.
Yep, that's
Is that right?
That's tomorrow.
Yep, that's Wednesday night's game.
yeah."
Wednesday night game.
That's the Cotton
Watch
Bowl.
that, but I don't remember watching that.
He
Cotton
did
Bowl.
watch it because that's the Cotton Bowl that starts on the 31st.
No, didn't we just watch them? No, okay. I'm thinking
We
of
watched
all of
Miami and A&M play that awful boring game.
You watched them play? What did they play?
That was
It was trying to play football, but man, that wind was missing field goals left, right, center.
Yeah.
I've watched football a long time, and I've seen balls do weird things based on the wind. When it's sitting on the ground, it was still wanting to roll. So kicking a 20-yard field goal was almost impossible. That's Najuma. Hey,
Yep.
Najuma.
What's your name, Najuma?
Hey,
I have to give Dustin his props because he hasn't wavered one bit. He's always been there. So when we get there, that's going to be a tough pill to swallow. Cotton Bowl Wednesday night, 6:30. I'm assuming.
It's late. It's
Yeah,
late
6:30 your time on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
7:30 God's
Better.
time.
That's
No,
right.
the other time, but you know,
God's time, right?
it's God's
Zeus' time.
Zeus's time. So what I did is, because I have not seen Texas Tech play often. I've seen them some, but not often. I've seen Oregon play some, but not often. I went in and looked at some basic stats. Will you pull that
You
up?
were going
Um,
not with the game
oh,
that I thought you were going to go.
Yeah,
with.
you're talking fourth quarter right now.
okay.
You went straight to Oregon and Texas Tech.
Behind the scenes, I didn't print off my sheet, so I had to handwrite it. I did not want to go with Alabama first, okay? I did it. But since I think it was first on the list, wasn't it?
Nope.
Who's first on
Miami
the list?
versus
Miami
versus
versus
Ohio.
Ohio State. The
Why
Cotton
am I
Bowl.
on Oregon?
I can't even read that.
I don't know, but Oregon and Texas Tech was the last game.
And it is on my list. Zach, don't start. Don't start.
Leave it up to a Bama fan.
Oh, Ron. See, this
sorry,
is what
what?
happens when the host can't read, y'all. I mean,
That was not a prerequisite at all.
We need to get these
That's
fixed.
neither is speaking.
No, neither is speaking. Hey, that's enough picking on me now, okay? All right, Miami, Ohio State. I don't know when they play. It don't matter.
Okay, Wednesday, 6:30 at night in the Cowboy Stadium.
Well, they can't because of Oregon and Texas Tech, according to my notes.
The Oregon and Texas Tech play in Miami.
Okay, fine. Y'all have it y'all's way. Miami, Ohio State.
Oh man, this is gonna be a
Are
good
y'all
one.
okay?
I'm gonna have to
I
watch
don't
this.
know. Are we?
No. Look, do me a favor. Figure out where
I cannot read your handwriting.
Figure out where the rest of these are playing.
Dang, he can't write either. We're in trouble.
I'm having a hard time comprehending how he can read this.
All right.
Oh, God.
Miami versus Ohio State. And that's Miami of Florida, by the way. You like that? Thought so. Yeah. What I did is I went through and I ranked total offenses versus total defense. Not that it matters. I think that there's a different element in here when these come together, but it kind of gives us an idea. Total offense, Ohio State is number 24. Miami is number 25. Total defense, Miami is number 10. Ohio State is number 1. I am a firm believer, have always been a firm believer. Offense sells tickets, defense wins championships.
According to ESPN, so do they. It's 70% chance for them to win.
Now, I know you can't win the game unless you score, but it gives you an idea of where the offense and defenses of each team stack up. Zach, how do you feel about this game?
Well, seeing as how I didn't even have Miami here, should let you know how I feel about this game. And I don't know if Wolfie is going to join us in the chat, but we all gave props to Wolfie in our group chat because he was the one that called the Miami over A&M at A&M happening. Miami beat up on weak opponents, lost in big games, and you can say what you want about A&M, but even the dadgum announcers of that game showcased how weak A&M's schedule and wins were. Miami is running into a buzz saw that is Ohio State. And not just a buzz saw, but a pissed off Ohio State team after losing to Indiana. I honestly, I don't think this one's close.
Yeah.
I think Ohio State is going to destroy the U.
So we're going to make our official picks in the end, but
I think we know who Zach's going to go with.
I'm thinking it's one of those teams.
I'm thinking it's going to be Miami of Ohio.
It's a 50-50 shot. 50-50. That's why I didn't move them as much. It's 50-50.
There you go. Mel, Ryan, how do y'all feel about this game?
Yeah, I have to go along the lines with Zach. Although I know Melly loves their QB.
Ohio's gonna win.
Ohio's just been dominant though for most of the season. And I would agree that defense is what wins championships. And both offenses can score, but I think Ohio is going to be able to stop Miami. I really do think their defense is going to just run all over them. So they wouldn't be ranked number one if they couldn't stop the run game and if they couldn't break up passes, in secondaries. So I think Ohio. Well, I know we're not picking yet, but Miami got in here, I think, because of weak opponents, as Zach was saying. They are the Buccaneers of the NC South. Weakest division out there, weakest game, and can barely hold our own against our own rivals. And we go into any other division and get our butts handed to us. Seems like Miami's the same.
And we all know Carson Beck is turnover prone. And now that he's going to be facing, without a doubt, the best defense he has faced all season, he's going to cough it up one way or the other.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Everything y'all say. They have a decent offense. Their defense is just unbelievable, and they seem to get better as it goes. So I'm not wavering off what they're saying. What do you think?
I think the weather's going to be a huge impact on this game. 70 degrees, both teams. Well, Miami plays, in the sunny Miami heat. Ohio State in the outdoor cold.
And they play in what stadium?
Dallas's.
Is that one the one that is open and closed?
Well, I was waiting for somebody to be like,
good grief.
I was waiting for one of those three to chime in and be like,
basically a dome.
Zach is saying to himself right now, what is going on over in that household?
Yeah, no, I think Ohio State's going to show out their defense is going to show out.
I agree. All right, let's get caught up in the chat real quick before we move on to the next one, which I don't know which is, by the way. We'll move on to it.
Yep. So after Najuma, Dollar General Jesus was saying Ohio, and it makes him sick to his stomach to say that. And then they're pointing out this is normally your normal Monday Night Live.
Yeah. We'll go through that.
I'm taking over the Monday night spot.
It's going to be a tough year, IU versus UGA in finals is what he's saying.
So Dustin's giving his preview of the championship there.
Wow.
Somebody bookmark that, and let's revisit that here.
We will have to revisit it for sure.
Man. Oh, what is Cheddar doing on that bed?
And then we got
Cheddar has been on this bed every night that I've been in here. So, the
He's
nerd
funny,
herd
though, it's like-
just sits over here and folds laundry and sometimes throws it at me, as we've seen. And Cheddar will be somewhere on that bed. So I don't know. He loves having this bed in here now. So I'd much rather him be right back there than here and all over this stuff. So y'all see him in the background, and we'll see what kind of trouble he gets into. But this way, he maybe he just wants to be on camera and be comfy.
There we go.
You know what?
Move.
I think your tag at the bottom needs to be Zach and Cheddar.
Zach, Cheddar.
Yeah. All right. Who do we have up next?
Theoretically,
Bama
the
and
next
Indiana.
Bama and Indiana. They're playing in the
best bowl game, in my opinion.
best bowl game.
The granddaddy of them all.
The Rose Bowl.
Oh, bro. The granddaddy of them all, as Keith Jackson would say. Whoa, Nelly.
Holy cow.
He knew.
And he's the only one that knew.
Okay, but Ryan and Mel aren't.
Are y'all
We're
present?
not. Don't
Do we
well no
take
don't
attendance?
we don't take it as a dig, but no, we're
We're
not.
here for our looks right now. We're here for
We're just hosting the platform, and we're like, yeah, football, college.
Woo, go sports.
Go sports.
Cheddar's
All
like,
right.
I heard you talk about me, Dad, and the bed was cool, but then now I want pets.
Yep,
No,
I
I
want
won't pick.
pets. I want the people to really see me.
I want attention.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay,
let me tell you someone who got attention. We told you that, right? Didn't we? Peachy and her
Peaches. Yeah.
that damn squirrel.
You hear that? They told me a squirrel.
Yeah, our blind dog caught a squirrel, Cheddar. Somehow. I still don't think that she caught it. I think someone else did something to it, and somehow she just found it in our yard. And she comes walking in, her tail's a wagging. She's like, "Hey, Dad, I got a dead squirrel."
She smelled it out.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So this one's a tough one. Alabama versus Indiana. Total offense. Indiana's number 9. Alabama total offense is number 74. Total defense is Bama's number is 13. Indiana's is number 74.
Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I didn't either. Time of possession. Ron, why does this matter?
Ron, why
Because-
does this matter?
I only need 1 point to win,
Correct.
right?
Technically.
I only need one. All I have to do is get a touchdown, let you have whatever you want. I'll give you a field goal, and then I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and we're going to grind it out. Alabama's time of possession in the NCAA is ranked 23rd, number 23. Indiana's is number 6. If my defense is number 74, but my offense is number 9, what am I going to do? I am going to run that ball right down your throat. And by the 4th quarter, your big boys better be better than my big boys, or I'm going to impose my will on you, and we're going to keep going at it. Dustin said it. They're going to wear Alabama out. I'm an Alabama fan, and they don't have the depth of the big dogs that they normally have in the trenches. Alabama's offensive line is at best okay. They're not good. They're not great. Individually, they may be outstanding, but as a whole, I'm going to control that 3 yards. And y'all know you have to have 10 yards to get a first down, 3 yards at a time. You're going to have to punt that 4th one. That's my take. What you got?
Hey, Dustin, who's air?
Um,
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
wow. Wow. Hey, traveling fools, welcome in. Do y'all know who traveling fools are and where they're located?
Yes.
That should give you a good hint about who they're going to pull for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're going to represent Eddie tonight.
Yes, sir.
Gotta have a token Miami fan in the chat.
You got to. Zach, what do you think about this game?
Okay, so I think that the Rose Bowl is the perfect place to have this game. I think for the second straight game, I am going to hate the uniform matchup for Bama because that stunk watching them and the same colored Sooners play. And now they've got similar colors with Ohio State, so that's going to be difficult. Not necessarily for me, but for Jess, which means I'm going to get a whole lot of questions, and that's what I don't like. But it's very fitting. You have these two storied programs playing in probably the most storied bowl of all. Personally, I think the Rose Bowl is overrated, but I get the sentimentality behind the Rose Bowl and playing there. I think I was going to show up. I think they're going to feed off of the energy of the win of Oklahoma. I think they're going to feed off of the energy of DeBoer not going anywhere. I already said what I thought as far as Indiana is concerned. You got Signetti. Those boys are going to be ready to play. There's no days off. I mean, that Joker, he's out to just prove it. I don't know if he'll smile if they win the national championship.
Yeah. Nope.
He is out there just killing it with just unbelievable efficiency. I think of the 4 games we're going to get, this is probably going to be the best one. I don't know how close it'll be, but I think it'll be the best of the 4 games that we'll all walk away from thinking that.
Well, Signetti learned from the best, so.
Yeah. That Saban tree reaches deep.
That Saban tree is freaking up. It's like the Belichick and Parcells tree in the NFL. Yeah. It is unreal.
Yeah. So in Alabama, they have a museum. It's called the Bear Bryant Museum. Everybody knows who Bear Bryant was. And they list every coach that he had an influence in, meaning they coached with him. And it's 2 plaques about 3 feet long, and there's 3 columns on each one. And it's just like, there's no way. Now, that doesn't mean just at an Alabama. It's from his Kentucky and all that other time. But for one coach to touch that many people, like the Belichicks, Parcells, the Sabans, is just, to me, unreal nowadays. All right, Mel, put you on the spot. We heard from Ryan. What do you think about this, being the Georgia fan that you are?
Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Oh, well, am I talking about Alabama?
Not yet. Ole Miss, Alabama and Indiana.
That's what you were confusing me there.
Sorry, I was confusing you there. I like watching the Rose Bowl parade.
I do too, but I kind of think Alabama's going to win. That's hard.
What did you say? Wasn't she the only one that said Alabama was going to win last week?
No.
No, because I picked Bama.
Yeah, everybody but us picked Bama.
Roll Tide!
Roll Tide. We got stronger faith in your team than you do.
I know. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I'm going off a feeling here that Alabama's going to show up and they're going to play.
Wow.
So I really don't have any logic or statistics or anything, but I go off Just a feeling.
Usually her gut feelings are right.
And
I mean,
yeah,
if they can wear down their offense, and if their defense can outlast the run game on, Indiana's offense, then they do have a shot.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know if it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be at least a decent game to watch.
and that's what we don't know what we're going to get.
Yeah. I don't know what
We
to
watched
expect.
the SEC championship game, and that was one of the worst Alabama teams that I can ever remember. They didn't look like they didn't want it. They weren't hungry. The Oklahoma game, it was different. They started out like they ended the SEC game, championship, and then they got hungry, and it seemed to turn. Yeah,
Almost like they flipped the switch and are like, wait, we just realized if we lose, we don't get to play no more.
Right.
and
So maybe
Daniel-
that will help them.
Daniel and I were talking. They got beat by Florida State at the beginning of the year, and then they played nobody, and then all of a sudden they play 5 ranked teams in a row, and they beat every one of them, which they shouldn't have, but they did. Would they be able to duplicate that now? And does the caliber of this equal caliber of that at the beginning to mid of the season?
I think they work pretty well under pressure. That's why I'm kind of making that prediction. Because when you push them against the wall, I think they can perform.
Linda, welcome in. Thank you for joining
Welcome
us
in,
tonight.
Linda. Good to see you.
And
then
somebody's
Tony
drinking
Ball's
some.
Adventures.
I
We're
know.
saying go Buckeyes.
Hey, Tony, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, somebody, Dustin said we drinking something.
Yeah, I know. But if they were playing a different team, I would, change my answer there.
I can tell.
Is
Right.
that secret?
No, it's
Yeah.
I
fine.
can tell you how many pixels that makes.
Oh, right.
No Zaxby's.
No Zaxby's tonight.
No Zaxby's time. We ate at a friend's house. We did not eat out tonight.
I should have made
Look.
us a smoked gingerbread old fashioned.
No, that's for this weekend.
Where's
Oh.
our leftovers, Zach?
Ooh. A smoked gingerbread old fashioned.
Oh yeah.
Yep, my dad got me a smoke package so I can smoke whiskey or bourbon and
Nice.
stuff like that. So we made gingerbread old fashions with some ginger infused syrup, a little bit of molasses, and then the rest, normal old fashioned. And then I took some oak and put it in that smoker and smoked it, and put in a slice of orange and a cinnamon stick. And man, that was good.
Where can I get one of those?
You're not old enough.
Nobody has to know.
All right. So the next one, where are we? Ole Miss
Christmas
versus
break
Giants.
is going great, Linda. We're starting week 2 of it now, so halfway through Christmas break. The boys are entertained, so that means that I am not annoyed.
That's a
that was
plus.
good one, too. See, now we're going to have an old fashioned talk now. So maple syrup old fashioned.
We have bourbon syrup too.
We do have
Ooh,
bourbon
man.
maple syrup. Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we were off topic.
No, you're actually doing us a favor.
Mhm.
Daniel's looking something up for me real quick. The next one we're going to talk about, though, is Ole Miss versus Georgia, the SEC. Back at it again. Which
Yeah.
one?
Cotton Bowl.
Cotton Bowl.
Sugar Bowl. Sugar Bowl.
Cotton Eye Joe. Oh wait, Cotton Bowl.
Sugar.
Cotton
Sugar
Bowl's
Bowl.
Miami and Ohio State, which I
No,
thought we
no.
talked- Yes,
We
yes,
already
it is.
did this. Yeah. That's a Sugar Bowl. And this is going to be New Year's Day as well. It's Ole Miss versus Georgia. Mel,
Georgia, of course. I'm going to be watching that at the campsite, surrounded by nature, on my zero-G chair right there with the RV.
See, with this one though, for me, it's like during the regular season play, Georgia beat Ole Miss. So is Ole Miss going to be coming back for retribution in the bowl game? And are they going to have that extra spark?
Why are you having doubts about Georgia? You're not allowed to.
All right, I've been told I cannot have doubts about Georgia, so Georgia will win.
I don't need your bad vibes or negative.
We're not
vibes.
even picking yet.
I know, right?
You don't want to go to the doghouse.
We're just
Ah!
we're talking.
But see-
Ha, 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 ha. Yes. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh man.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
They've
That
had
was,
enough
yeah.
break. They're
Yeah.
nice and relaxed. They're ready to get out there and play again.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, what's your take on it?
Okay, so this is another rematch of two teams that played each other in the regular season already. Georgia came out flat in that game. You know, Ole Miss built a huge lead, and Georgia had to come from behind and take it. This is a completely different Ole Miss team now because Kiffin is gone. Are they still good? Yes. You know, Charlie Weiss Jr. is still going to be calling the plays. The offense is going to be good. The defense was good. Here's where the problem lies for me when it comes to Ole Miss, because I feel we know what we're going to get with Georgia. You know what you're going to get with Georgia. So the question is, Ole Miss just played Tulane. I think all of us thought of the two group of 5 teams that made the playoffs, if anybody had a shot for an upset, it was the Green Wave. And they looked horrific in Oxford. Ole Miss had their way with them. And it was an easy, easy win. I feel like the Rebels needed that. After the whole Lane Kiffin saga, they needed a statement victory, and they got it. Tulane is not Georgia. How do you prep yourself for Georgia after whooping a team like you just did of Tulane, which is nowhere? So essentially, my question is, has Ole Miss prepped themselves good enough to go up against one of the best teams in the country this Thursday?
How do you feel about it?
I don't think it's going to be a repeat of the in-season game because that one was played in Athens, and obviously home field advantage plays a lot into games, as we could tell. Sorry, A&M and Oklahoma. Well, and Oklahoma, yeah, but home field plays a lot into games and whatnot, and unfortunately did not go Ole Miss's way. But it came down to Ole Miss having the ball and going incomplete on all 4 plays for Georgia to get the ball and to kneel it out. I don't think it's going to be that way this go around. I think Ole Miss may have an upset.
So I don't disagree with you on everything, but this is a thought. Thought is total offense. Georgia is 43rd. Ole Miss is 2nd. Total defense, Ole Miss is 41. Georgia is 11th. This is the stark difference. Time of possession. Ole Miss is 73. That is a quick strike offense, though. Their time of possession is not going to be as great, but Georgia's is number 3. You can bet they're going to get a steady dose of student body right and student body left until they can stop it. I think the Lane Kiffin saga was
A fiasco.
a fiasco. As much as I may or may not like their current Ole Miss's coach, I think he kind of messed up, in my opinion, when he said Charlie Weiss Jr. is calling the plays. It wasn't always Lane Kiffin. You just threw him under the bus because if you don't perform against Georgia like you did Tulane, you got to walk that back now. As a head coach, you take the blame and give everybody else that glory, that's fine. But I think there was bitter grapes there. That's just my opinion.
Also, Tulane should have been in the playoffs.
This entire game, that's all I heard. Tulane should not be in the playoffs.
Here's what I'll say, too, because she's not here. And this isn't going to be a slight to her in any way. I think Jess picked Tulane. I think she picked the upset in that game very incorrectly. But she didn't know the Pete Golding story. And when she heard the Pete Golding story before the game, it made her start rooting for Ole Miss. Like, she didn't care who she picked. She wanted that guy to win. She wanted to see Pete Golding win. So I just thought I'd throw that out there that, you know, he makes Ole Miss a lot easier to root for than Kiffin did.
Yeah. And I think he's going to be fine. Again, that's another root from that dadgum tree.
Yes, he is. Former DC at Alabama.
Yep. He replaced Kirby Smart, in fact. So, yeah, that one I think it's going to be an SEC game. I know it is, but I think it's going to be one of those that we're used to on a Saturday. It could be a 17-21 going into the fourth quarter type of game to where both of them at the end of it need to go sit in an ice bath for a month.
So another interesting thing that I should have probably brought up, the Miami and Ohio State game is being covered by that. There goes Zach.
Bye, Zach.
It's being covered by the ACC network. So that makes me wonder if they're going to have the replay.
Welcome back, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, guys.
To recap what I was just saying, ACC network covering Ohio State, Miami. ACC network's been doing the inside of the replay. Do we think that's going to be there for the playoff game?
Yeah, well,
No.
I think it because ESPN's going to have it, or ABC, or
I think it's ESPN.
I would hope, but I doubt it.
I think ESPN's got it right there.
Nope, that's
not. Oh, my bad.
That's not even them. I think it's going to be ESPN if it's this one's ESPN.
And that's going to take us to our original last game.
Oregon, Texas Tech.
Got it?
It's going to be
right there.
It's going to be ESPN.
ESPN. So good. Oregon and Texas Tech. I haven't watched either of these teams very long. I've caught bits and pieces. I know enough. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about Texas Tech. I do know, though, that they have one of the deeper NIL pockets. Surprisingly. But that's just part of it. Oregon's got a machine that keeps going. Is it Oregon's year this year? I don't know. So let me tell you what I do know about the stats. Total offense, Oregon is number 11. Texas Tech is number 5. Hey, Mel, welcome back.
Hey, sorry.
Total defense. This is surprising to me. Oregon is number 7.
And all defense or
total defense?
There's
Texas Tech is number 3.
I thought they were number 1.
No, that's Ohio State. So this right here could be a shootout, or it could be a 6-9 game.
A Big Ten game.
Yeah, Big Ten game.
2-3.
2-3. How do y'all feel about it, Mel and Ryan?
I think this is another close one. You know, they both are kind of evenly matched in the long run as far as offensive defense. I think it's going to come down to execution. You know, which team executes better, either their offensive strategies or their defensive strategies. And the first one to make a mistake, I think is going to, be what decides.
I predict the
who wins
person
this
who
one.
makes the most goals is going to win.
That is brilliant. Wow.
So what I'm trying to say is the team who scores the most and holds the other team from not scoring the most is going to win.
Thank you,
That
Jameis Winston.
That is an amazing insight right there. I wonder why we didn't think of that earlier.
Man.
Can you
We
say-
I
got
mean,
some
I've
great
watched more
analysis.
Oregon games though than I have Texas Tech this season.
Yeah.
So,
Zach,
so-
how you feel about it, man?
All right, let me lay it on y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so Oregon has had high-powered offense, known for high-powered offense, fast offense, dating back to the days that Joey Harrington was there. Okay,
Ooh.
yeah, there you go. There's a name for you. Okay, way back. Oregon, huge on the offensive side of things. Oregon's never been known as a big defensive team. So I'm very surprised to hear their top 10 ranking in total defense because they just haven't been known for that. They've been known to run up the score because they've needed to run up the score. On the other side of the ball, you got the Red Raiders. I have been a Red Raider fan. It may surprise y'all or not, but I've been a Red Raider fan since the days of Cliff Kingsbury and Michael Crabtree.
Goodness.
As a big, I could throw Graham Harrell's name out there too, because that's a name you haven't heard in 20-something years. But so you got those guys. You've got, in my opinion, my personal, even as an FSU fan, my favorite football coach of all time in the college ranks, Mike Leach, the ultimate pirate himself, and the Red Raider offense, just like Oregon, has been known for just firing on all cylinders. We are going to score on you at will. And on the flip side, not known for defense until this year. And of these two teams, when you hear that Texas Tech has the number 3 ranked defense, I don't think that's as surprising to us because of how well they've marketed their linebacker throughout the entire season. You've heard about this staunch Red Raider defense, whereas the Oregon one is a complete surprise. I've gone back and forth on who I'm going to pick for this game this week, but here's what I will say about that Oregon defense. Everybody thought Oregon was going to slaughter James Madison. The first half, it very much looked like that was going to be the case. And then James Madison proudly said all season that they are a second half team. And James Madison came out and pretty much scored at will in the second half. They had just built themselves too much of a deficit to the point that if you guys saw the quotes, a lot of the Oregon players felt like they had lost the football game in the locker room after that game based on how JMU played. They do that against Texas Tech, forget it.
They don't have another shot. I agree. All right, guys, we are 6 minutes away from closing this down, so we're going to get into our picks. Again, remember, next week we're going to go on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We're going to discuss, recap these games, pick the next round, and even go as far as to predict the eventual natty. And so we want y'all to join us there. I'm not going to steal Zach's same bat time, but y'all know what that means. So, all right. Is Jess around, Zach?
Nope, Jess is not here.
All right. So we're going to get into this. Yes, sir.
I will say before we get into this, last season was the first season that the 12-team playoffs had happened, and with that came teams got a bye week. The teams that had the bye week last season all went 0-4. None of the bye week teams won last season.
He jumped all over one of my end talking points.
You should have just been like,
But I got you, and we're going to start it. Our first game, which was
Miami.
first one.
which is Miami and Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
Mel, tell me who you think's going to get it.
Who are you going for? We all have our own picks this time.
Ohio.
Mel says Ohio.
Ryan?
I'm going to say Ohio too. Although we didn't go with your gut instinct on Miami, but I still think they're going to. Yeah, I don't think they're going to hold their own against Ohio. No,
Not Ohio.
Zach, did you say you have Jess's picks?
I do.
Who is Miss Jess going to pick?
Miss Jess is taking the Ohio State University.
And who is Zach going to take?
I am never picking the U.
So how do you spell never?
So what I heard was he wants Miami.
The Buckeyes. I want the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I heard
You want the Hurricanes?
Hurricanes.
No.
All right,
I
Daniel,
would like
who-
a hurricane in my hand, but I am not picking the Hurricanes.
All right, Daniel.
The U goes down.
Doesn't it make you think? Never mind.
Doesn't it make it what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. So in the chat, they were the first, weren't they?
They were the first.
The U
Yeah.
was the first one to come up in the chat.
All right. The Traveling Fools jumped it in there.
Oh, we got someone else who's came in as well. Hudson, 3185.
See, there's a guy I can get along with.
Go.
The
Hush.
Storm Normans are in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
They are in there. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We're wrapping this up. I'm all over what Daniel said. One of the most important things is when you play competitive sports and you take too much time off, you cannot jump right back in the same speed. You've got to catch up to it.
And I just picked Ohio State, man.
And you did. Absolutely. So did everybody but the chat. Keep that in mind. Our next game is going to be
Bama, Indiana.
Rose Bowl, Alabama versus Indiana. Miss Jess is going to pick.
Miss Jess
Is going to pick.
Alabama.
Who's that going to pick?
Go Hoosiers.
Oh, dog it. Miss Mel.
Alabama.
She has done that too many times.
Who did she pick? Did she pick Georgia for the SEC championship?
She did. She hasn't picked not Georgia.
Every time she picked Bama, they've won.
I'd have to go back and look.
We'll have to go back and look.
Right, Ryan.
Bama.
Chad, who are you going to pick? Because the next one's going to be very interesting. Daniel, who are you going to pick?
I feel like it should be very obvious what I'm going to pick.
And you're going to go with?
The Hoosiers.
I agree with him. I'm sorry.
Bama can prove me wrong all they want. That's what I'm here. I'm rat poison.
Well, we're very surprised that we are split 3-3 on this one.
Yeah.
I would never have guessed that this
I don't
one
think
would be in the middle.
And who
I don't think Alabama should be there. I'm sorry. I didn't think they would get here. Prove me wrong. I will say I'm wrong all day long. I just don't think they're going to. So
Oh, that was like me picking BYU in the Pop-Tart Bowl. I was pulling for Tech, but I knew BYU would win, and BYU won.
BYU won.
Yeah, it's a prove-it pick.
It is, yeah. Ole Miss versus Georgia. Daniel, I'm going to start with you.
Ole Miss.
Ron's having second thoughts. He's like, "Wow, did he just say that?"
Yeah. Ready?
Oh,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Whoa, what is it?
no, sir.
After the
No,
fact.
sir. Scissors were there.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock,
Now,
paper,
Wait.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ready?
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my goodness!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
are we 6 for 6 now? That is insane.
Golly.
How's that even possible?
Maybe you should flip a coin.
Okay, boys.
You don't let me have
I've
to
picked
bet.
a number 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Closest one wins. Let's go. Here we go. What we
You got it. You got it picked. You got it
I
picked.
got it. Yeah, I got
You
it
got it.
picked.
You go first.
Okay.
I'm going 65.
Ron wins. It was 55. Ron played the Price is Right game there. Like, I'm going under.
One
I'm going
dollar.
one under. One under.
That's it.
Oh wait. Who did you pick?
I picked Ole Miss.
I put that wrong. My bad. My bad. Dang. And I'm picking the GA. Is it Mel and Ryan?
What she means is Ole Miss. No. Georgia.
It has to be official. I understood it. I already wrote it down before y'all said it, but yeah. All right. Who is Miss Jess going to take?
Miss Jess is going to take them dogs.
And who is Zach going to take?
I am also taking UGA.
And the first in the chat was
Dogs.
Yeah.
congratulations, Ole Miss. You pull off that upset.
Right.
All right. Last but not least.
There's another game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oregon versus Texas Tech.
Oh, we didn't pick that. No, we did pick that one.
We did not. We talked about it. We didn't pick it.
We talked about it. All right. I'm gonna let Zach go first this time. Zach, what you got? He's going to T. Who is Miss Jess going to take?
Miss Jess is. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% on this one, but I believe Miss Jess is taking the Red Raiders as well. But just to confirm, I'm going to mute myself and call her and find out. But I'm pretty sure she said Texas.
All right, Mel and Ryan.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Both of you got the Oregons.
Yeah.
And Daniel.
I think the O is going to get cracked open. I'm going to go Tech.
The Tech. So, chat.
Don't want to go 6 or
I
7.
think Tech is in there.
Yep. Tech was the first one up in the chat.
No, I don't, because I don't know enough about them. So,
We still got the big field too.
yeah. So while he's finishing up, let's do the big field. This is up to the bowl games. Does not include any of the bowl games. Any bonuses that, including the Army-Navy game, is included in here.
Let me
Oh, look at that.
hang on. Let me.
Only Ron's.
Scripts being revealed.
Only Ron's was on there. Only Ron's. Ron happened.
Right.
Why'd you reveal the script?
Why'd
Why'd you leak it?
Huh.
While we see this, I did confirm Miss Jess said Tech, so Red Raiders was correct.
So it was correct. All right.
Yes.
So that give 2 for Oregon and 4 for Texas Tech. Ryan jumps like 50 yards.
There we go.
Did y'all notice that long pause for me when I missed all those bowl games to start with?
Right.
There was a long pause of me not moving.
So this will take us up to everything but the bowl games, Zach. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh, okay. Nope, I didn't.
Yeah. This takes care of any bonuses we had. The Army-Navy game bonus was in here. And so I'll do another one for just the bowl games and this big field, because next week is the end. It's the final. So
it is the final.
We got.
So we need to get all these, babe. We got to get a
we got
TV.
some catching up to
all
do.
Okay.
of these.
So we're gonna win all these.
We got to.
Okay. So
All of them. The
Tide
Quack.
and, Ohio. Okay.
Yeah.
The Buckeyes. All right, guys. Before we get out of here, we won't meet again until the new year. We want to wish y'all a happy new year, a happy and safe new year. It has been 18 weeks of pure fun. We've had a ball doing this. I could not have asked for better people to do this with. Gotten to chat with these ladies and gentlemen, and it's just fun to hang out with them, and I really appreciate that. Have y'all got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nope. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep.
Happy New Year. We will see y'all January 7th. Look, I'm trying to mess Ryan up. All right, guys. Happy New Year. And okay.